dead bug is probably my favorite core exercise of all time because there are so many variations that can be adapted to any level and easily progressed to make it more challenging. All the concepts of inner abdominal pressure we apply to the dead bug exercise. So I would recommend you watch that video and understand how to create intra-abdominal pressures. That way we can apply it to these movements. When doing this exercise, you should create pressure and do the movements slow and in a controlled manner as many times as possible while maintaining that pressure in your belly and keeping a neutral spine. The set is over when you can no longer keep the pressure or you start to get some flexion and extension in your low back during the movement. Once you can do about 20 repetitions of the movement, we want to move on to a harder variation to continue to challenge your ability to create intra-abdominal pressure. So I'm going to show you the basic dead bug position and some variations you can use to challenge this position. All right, so starting out doing dead bug, we're going to start laying on our back, and we can start with the feet flat on the floor with our arms straight up. And so from this position, we want to create pressure in the belly, and then we want to reach one arm overhead. Like I said, we want to do this until we can't keep that pressure in the belly anymore, or we feel the low back starting to lift and come up off the ground. And so the set is done whenever she can no longer perform it, or when she gets to about 20 reps, then we just make it harder. Next will be same position, so arms straight up, pressure in the belly, and we're going to march with the legs here. So good. So just coming up to about 90 degrees, keeping pressure in the belly the whole time. Good. And so those are easier variations of the dead bug. So the actual dead bug position, we're going to have our arms straight up, knees and hips at 90 degrees, down just a little bit. There we go. Same thing, pressure in the belly. We're going to start with just the hands. So reaching one arm overhead. This is the easiest dead bug variation. Good. And then we'll do bent knee. So tapping one knee down, tapping one heel down with a bent knee. Good. And then we can make that harder by doing that same thing with a straight leg. Good. And then we can do opposite arm, opposite leg with a bent knee. So keeping the knee bent. Again, we're just kind of teaching you how to create a stable environment in the low back while we move our hips and our shoulders. Good, and we can make that one harder by doing opposite arm, opposite leg with a straight leg. Good. We can also add a band for a little extra resistance. So we're going to put these around the feet and then create a little bit of tension there. So arms up, knees up. And then we can reach with a straight leg all the way down and pause and hold. And so this is going to work the hip flexor here just a little bit. Good, and then reach. So just adding a little extra stability to the exercise. Then obviously we can do it opposite arm, opposite leg as well. So go ahead and do a couple there. Opposite arm, opposite leg. There we go. Good.